Hey there, folks. Have you ever misplaced something and couldn't find it? Like your keys, your phone, or perhaps an entire city, like Atlantis, the legendary city that seemingly took a nosedive into oblivion? Now, isn't that a colossal oops moment? Well, today we're going on a deep dive, not just into the ocean, but into the enigmatic history and myths surrounding this elusive city. So buckle up as we plunge into this ocean of mystery, just like Atlantis did. Too soon? Before we start, do us a small favor. Hit that subscribe button. If you don't, we can't guarantee the safety of Atlantis. We may have to send our team of historical comedians to tickle the city's ancient ruins. And trust us, nobody wants that. Like, comment and share this video too, or Poseidon himself might just get a little peeved. Now let's get back to our undersea investigation. Atlantis, we're coming for you! Atlantis, a city of splendor, wealth, and advanced technology, or so they say. A city that, if the legends are to be believed, was a marvel of its time, a beacon of civilization that shone brightly amidst the dark waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Now, what was Atlantis? Picture it. A city of such grandeur that it would make even the most modern metropolises of today pale in comparison. A place where the buildings were made of precious metals, the streets were bustling with innovation, and the air was filled with the hum of advanced technology. This was a city that didn't just exist, it thrived, it soared. And the people of Atlantis? They were said to be as advanced as their city. A society that had mastered the arts, the sciences, the philosophies, and the technologies. A society that was said to be in harmony with nature and with each other. Indeed, the Atlanteans were thought to be the epitome of civilization. But Atlantis wasn't just about grand buildings and advanced technology. It was also about wisdom and enlightenment. The city was said to be a center of knowledge, where great minds gathered to unravel the mysteries of the universe. It was a place where our ideas were born, where thoughts were nurtured, and where wisdom was revered. But as with every great tale, there's always a twist. And the twist in the tale of Atlantis is that it disappeared, vanished without a trace. Some say it was due to a cataclysmic event. Some suggest it was the wrath of the gods, while others believe it was due to the hubris of its people. But the truth, well, that's a mystery that has kept historians and explorers puzzled for centuries. Theories abound, speculations are rife, and the quest for Atlantis continues. Despite the passage of time, the allure of Atlantis remains undiminished. It's a legend that has captivated the imagination of the world, a mystery that has yet to be unraveled, a tale that continues to be told. And then one fine day, Atlantis decided to play hide and seek with the world, and boy, was it good at hiding. So where did Atlantis go? Is it vacationing in the Bahamas, or maybe chilling in the Bermuda Triangle? Here's the thing about Atlantis. No one knows for sure where it is, or even if it's real. But that hasn't stopped us curious humans from speculating, theorizing, and yes, even arguing about it. Some believe Atlantis is in the Mediterranean. The ancient city of Tartessos, located in modern-day Spain, has been pointed out as a possible location. It was a rich, advanced city that mysteriously disappeared around the same time as Atlantis was said to have sunk. Coincidence? Maybe, or maybe not. Others point to the Caribbean. The Bimini Road, a submerged rock formation near the Bahamas, has been suggested as a potential remnant of Atlantis. It's a compelling theory, but scientists argue that it's a natural formation, not man-made. There's also the theory that Atlantis is in Antarctica. This idea suggests that the Earth's crust shifted, moving Atlantis from a temperate region to the South Pole. It's a wild idea, but hey, stranger things have happened, right? And then there's the Bermuda Triangle. Some suggest that Atlantis lies beneath these treacherous waters, its advanced technology causing the infamous disappearances in the area. It's an exciting idea, but as with all these theories, solid evidence is elusive. Then there are those who believe Atlantis isn't on Earth at all, but on Mars or even under the sea on an alien planet. Now that's thinking outside the box. But what if Atlantis is not a place but an idea? Some believe that Atlantis represents a utopian society, a concept of a perfect civilization that we aspire to. It's not about finding a physical city, but about understanding the idea and the values it represents. So, Atlantis could be anywhere or maybe nowhere. How's that for a plot twist? But why did Atlantis sink? Did it forget to pay its rent? Or did it just get tired of floating around? Now that's a thought to ponder. Let's dive deep into the theories that surround the sinking of Atlantis. First off, we've got the natural disaster theory. Some scholars believe that Atlantis was a victim of Mother Nature's wrath. A massive earthquake or a devastating tsunami could have sent Atlantis to the bottom of the ocean. Imagine an earthquake so powerful that it shatters the foundations of an entire civilization, or a tsunami, a giant wave sweeping across the city, leaving nothing but destruction in its wake. Such a catastrophe would have been enough to wipe Atlantis off the map. Then there's the divine punishment theory. According to the ancient philosopher Plato, who first told the tale of Atlantis, the city's downfall was a result of the gods' anger. The Atlanteans, once a noble and virtuous people, had become corrupt and greedy. They had lost their way, straying from the path of righteousness. And so, the gods decided to punish them, sinking their city beneath the waves. It's a classic tale of hubris and divine retribution, a reminder that power and prosperity can lead to downfall, if not tempered with humility and virtue. Some also suggest a more, shall we say, extraterrestrial cause. Yes, you heard it right. Some believe that Atlantis was home to an advanced civilization with technology far beyond our comprehension, possibly even alien. A mishap with this technology, perhaps a failed experiment or a power surge, could have resulted in the city's destruction. So, whether it was a tsunami, an earthquake, or the city just had too much to drink, Atlantis went under, and it hasn't been seen since. Each theory has its merits and its mysteries, but until we find definitive evidence, the truth about the sinking of Atlantis remains shrouded in the depths of the sea and the depths of time. So, is Atlantis real, or is it just a bedtime story for history buffs? This question has been a subject of debate for centuries. The idea of a grand city sinking into the sea has captured our imaginations and continues to ignite curiosity. There are two schools of thought here. The first one, the skeptics, argue that Atlantis is a myth, a figment of Plato's philosophical musings. They point out that no other ancient texts, apart from Plato's dialogues, mention Atlantis. They also highlight that despite extensive underwater explorations, no concrete evidence of Atlantis has surfaced. They conclude that Atlantis was merely a cautionary tale, a metaphorical Atlantis, used by Plato to warn against the dangers of hubris and moral degradation. On the other hand, we have the believers, those who ardently argue that Atlantis was a real city. These proponents often refer to historical accounts and archaeological findings that they believe hint at the existence of an advanced ancient civilization. They argue that Plato's detailed descriptions of Atlantis, its geography, and its people are too specific to be mere fiction. They also point to various underwater ruins and artifacts discovered around the world, suggesting that these could be remnants of Atlantis. The believers and skeptics continue to spar, each armed with their own interpretations and theories, making the reality of Atlantis a hotly contested topic. The fact that Atlantis continues to elude definitive proof only adds to its allure and intrigue. The truth, as it often is, likely lies somewhere in the middle. Perhaps Atlantis was a real place, but not as grandiose as described by Plato. Or perhaps it was an entirely fictional city, a product of Plato's philosophical genius. Regardless, the legend of Atlantis serves as a powerful reminder of the potential consequences of human arrogance and greed. So the question remains, is Atlantis fact or fiction? Guess we'll just have to wait for Atlantis to resurface and tell us. Want more mysteries served with a side of humor? Then World Stories is the channel for you. Our mission is to take you on an exhilarating journey through the pages of history, unearthing the most captivating stories, and even dabbling into the realm of the supernatural. We're not your typical history channel. We dig deeper, we investigate, we question, and we do it all while keeping you entertained. From the lofty pyramids of Egypt to the eerie Bermuda Triangle, from the chilling tales of ghost encounters to the enigmatic UFO sightings, we've got it all covered. And it's not just about the tales we tell, it's about how we tell them. With us, history isn't a monotonous lecture, it's a thrilling adventure filled with intrigue, suspense, and a good dose of laughter. So, join World Stories, where history is more than just dates and dead people. It's a roller coaster ride into the unknown. And remember, keep your eyes open, your mind curious, and your humor intact. Until next time, folks.